Okay, so I'm making this just to get this across. I've already beaten the challenges for this, okay? I've already beaten the challenges, and I do not have Second Coming Goku. That's androids. Whoop-de. I do not have Second Coming Goku. Okay? So anytime there's a situation where you would want me to use him, I can't. I don't have him. I'm convinced I will never pull a support Goku because I don't have the other support Goku either. Apparently, I'm just not allowed to have support Gokus. These are all the units I don't have right here. So keep that in mind the next time there's an event and you try to suggest me units to use. I can only use units that I have. Now, granted, that does speak volumes about how many new people have joined the channel recently, because it wasn't even that long ago during the Goku Everyday banner that I was complaining about the Second Coming Goku being the only one I didn't have. So, I mean, I guess that speaks volumes about how many new people have joined the channel, so I'm happy about that. But yes, I figured I'd make this video because literally the entirety of the comment section of the Bardock video is people telling me how to beat the other two challenges. I already beat them. Here's the thing. I was never going to beat them in a video because I didn't want that 40-minute video of me trying to beat both the challenges. If you're curious as to how the hell I managed to beat it without the Goku, I used the Yellow Future Gohan, Full Power Frieza, and Namek Goku. Because my strategy was Full Power Frieza is boosted and he has cover change, so he will tank anything if I cover change with him. And then obviously the Gohan gives actually pretty weak buffs. I never realized just how actually like how much of a non-factor his buffs kind of are. It's like he gives me strike damage, key recovery, and arts card draw speed. And if I'm a future unit, he gives me an extra 15% to my damage. The arts card draw speed is really good. The key recovery is useful. And the strike damage is useful. But in the grand scheme of things, pretty weak buffs, if I'm being completely honest with you. So, I mean, I feel like I still would have beaten it without him. I could have used pretty much any yellow unit, and I would have beaten it. Now, Second Coming Goku, I'm sure, actually gives decent buffs, right? Doesn't he actually give good buffs? Restores the health, 30% to damage, 30% to key recovery, and 15% to ultimate. Yeah. His buffs are actually pretty good. So if I had had him, I probably would have noticed the difference. And I obviously used Namek Goku. Honestly, Namek Goku is so completely useless in PvP that I forgot how useful he can be in PvE. Again, I have a full video coming out as to why this unit is about 1/10 as good as people think he is. But I will admit that as much of a non-factor that counter is in PvP, because it's the easiest thing in the world to bait, in PvE, the CPU is fucking stupid and just keeps throwing blast cards at you, so it's pretty easy to abuse. However, you do have to get lucky and pull a lot of blue cards. I think that's the only reason I managed to beat it, was because I got extremely lucky with the amount of blue cards I was able to pull. So, honestly, that's kind of it. But yeah, I've already beaten the challenges. I know I've already beaten them. I just refused to record them because I had no idea how long it would take, and I was not prepared to lose my mind trying to not only beat the challenges, but also try to think of some entertaining commentary to do with it. I would have pulled my goddamn hair out. So, the fact that I actually needed Namek Goku, the fact that I needed to abuse it, and the fact that I needed to use some, like, bullshit tactics to try and exploit the game so that I could win, it just reminds me too much of the Full Power Frieza event. It's not as bad because even with a full mono blue team, that event was almost impossible, right? But It's in the same conversation of BS. This stage is in the same conversation of BS as the full Power Frieza Battle 50 event, and it really shouldn't be, but they decided to do that. So yeah, that's basically what the point of this little video was. I've already beaten it. Y'all can shut the fuck up now. I appreciate you guys trying to help me. Don't get it twisted. I appreciate you guys trying to help me. But first of all, I need you guys to check the comment section before you comment something to make sure that no one else has done the exact same thing. Because literally there's like 5 comments that are all telling me to use the exact same 3 units. So I'm gonna need you guys to start checking the comments and see if anyone else had already commented that before you do. Because holy shit, is it annoying to see the same fucking comment, 15 times. But like I said, I appreciate you guys trying to help me, but I've already beaten it, so shush. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. This isn't going to be an official video for today. I just wanted to get this out and say something about it. So that's it. Peace.